What's up, everybody? It's MacMud TV, and we back again with another episode of Richmond docu-series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. On this episode, we're going to talk about a cab driver who lost his life to two people he was giving a ride to from San Francisco to Richmond. On a cold January morning in 1999, North Richmond became the scene of a mystery that still lingers today. At about 3:30 a.m., residents near the 1700 block of Truman were awakened by flashing lights and emergency crews responding to a crash from a yellow cab scene. Now, I remember this because I stayed on the 1800 block of Truman, so I literally remember this time, that morning, when it happened, like after the fact. Inside the taxi cab was 42-year-old Mother Simon, a husband, a father, a cab driver from South San Francisco. Investigators soon determined the crash was not an accident, and Simon had been shot multiple times in the head. Authorities said he was last seen around 1:30 a.m. in San Francisco near Clay Street with a passenger in his cab. During the trip to North Richmond, something went terribly wrong. Detectives believe the shooter was inside the taxi. Simon worked requiredly long hours, late nights, pickups, often carrying strangers from unfamiliar streets. That night, he was simply doing his job, and he simply lost his life. That's crazy, bro. His final ride ended on Truman Street in North Richmond. For residents, Truman Street is a familiar stretch of the road with a long history, but in 1999, it became a site of the area's most disturbing unsolved killings. More than 3 decades later, this case remains a stark reminder of how quickly an ordinary night can turn tragic. One driver left for work, one passenger entered the cab, and by dawn, the family had lost a loved one. This story is another unforgotten story of Richmond's past. Now, I know this story ain't your typical story, hood story, whatever the case may be, but I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm pretty sure the motherfuckers that did it was from the hood, or the motherfuckers that did it was, in LA, because why else would they do something like that? Of course so. But there's no information on it for that, so the case is still unsolved, and nobody knows what happened. Yeah, it's another part of the city's history. So this one I bring it to you. Richmond History Stories.